The top stories: compliments and criticism for the police, murder accused remanded, and all hail Charles F. Broome and West Terrace. Welcome to Nation News for Wednesday, February the 25th, 2015.
No matter where you are in the world, at home or abroad, Nation News keeps you connected with what's happening in Barbados through our website, video newscast, and online e-papers. So stay connected with Nation News. News, your time, your way.
The police have been given generally good marks in a survey for the job they are doing, but some shortcomings have been highlighted as well. 75% of all the respondents said they were satisfied with the force, just 6% were dissatisfied. The survey heard complaints about aggressive behavior by officers, allegedly forced confessions, and tardiness in response to calls for assistance. The survey was carried out by the government's Criminal Justice Research Unit, which used to be called the National Task Force on Crime Prevention. Senior Research Officer Kim Ramsey spoke to Nation News.
The public believe that one of the best agencies within the Royal Barbados Police Force is the SSU. The SSU got high points in terms of their making criminals scared. They believe that the SSU worked fearlessly, and they were able to keep criminals in check and were able to bring down crime. So of all the persons who spoke about the SSU, 50% of them give them good grades. Unfortunately though, one of the departments that did not get a good grade was the traffic department, and even the Office of Professional Responsibility, which is the Police Complaints Authority. They did not receive an excellent grade because people believed they were not able to manage the lawlessness on the roads. But overall, the public was very happy with the police force, and they believed that they were doing a good job. And this even included arrestees. Arrestees believed that the police were doing a good job, and they believed that they were treated well while they were in custody, most of them.
Police Chief Tyrone Griffith was satisfied that the survey spoke well of his officers overall, but he acknowledged that there was room for improvement. The two young men charged in last December's shooting death near Kensington Oval have been remanded to Dodds Prison for the next 4 weeks. 23-year-old Nicholas Shorey and 22-year-old Romario Phillips appeared in the District Air Criminal Court on Tuesday. They are accused of the murder on December 7th of 20-year-old Albert Boyce, who had not long left the Hennessy Artistry Show at the Oval. At the same court, 5 other men appeared facing charges including wounding, firearm possession, and conspiring to endanger life. There was a heavy police presence in the courtyard as family and friends gathered to offer support to the defendants. The president and CEO of the Massy Group of companies, Gervais Warner, says the conglomerate is in limbo regarding some idle property it has in Bridgetown. Addressing local business people, he said the lack of a decision from government on the long-talked-about Pierhead and Marina project was preventing the company from moving forward with its plans. Mr. Warner was responding to a question from businessman Eddie Abbott, who said he was worried about hurdles to the revitalization of Bridgetown. Grantley Adams Memorial Secondary School has received a $20,000 gift from Eldorado Gold Barbados, a subsidiary of a Canada-based international mining company. The funds will help outfit the school's cosmetology and masonry labs, which are being built by masonry students. The company's president and managing director, Robert Bork, said the money was just the first phase of investments planned for the local school system.
And this charity would encompass all of the secondary schools, not just Grantley Adams. Now, we have come forward as a corporate entity, and we'll start something here today. We hope that it could lead to the establishing of this charity. We hope it would lead towards being a template of others to follow, not necessarily in this form, but in whatever forms. We believe that in years past, and this is my personal opinion, that there is too much reliance on government doing everything, be it in the medical arena, be it in the school system, or any other areas that everyone has grown up to be reliant upon the government. And that is not a sustainable way of moving forward and growing the country.
Students at Combermere School had an unscheduled free day when classes were cancelled because of a lingering odor. Initial reports suggested it might have been the result of a gas leak, but officials from the MPC ruled that out after an on-the-spot investigation. Teachers at Combermere School have recently complained that what was described as noxious fumes were making some staff and students ill. Class 4 students of Holy Innocents Primary have received some words of advice from the Governor General. During a visit to the St. Thomas School on Tuesday, Sir Elliot Belgrave told the children to begin their preparations for the Common Entrance exam as early as possible. He said they should also reduce the time they spend watching television and playing games during this period.
Exam time is in May 2015 and is just around the corner. I implore students not to wait until the week before the exam to do what is called cramming. This method of preparation will work for some students, but some students will most definitely fail miserably if they wait until the last minute to prepare.
In sport, Charles F. Broome and West Terrace are the winners of the Patsy Calendar Zone of Primary School Sports. On Tuesday at the National Stadium, Charles F. Broome won the girls' title with 161.5 points. West Terrace retained the boys' division with 170.5 points. And finally, a man in Massachusetts has found a way to profit from the several feet of snow in his yard. He's shipping it to people in warmer areas for the bargain price of $89 for 6 pounds. Kyle Waring got the idea while shoveling snow early in the winter and launched ShipSnowYo.com. At first, he shipped 16.9-ounce snow-filled bottles for $19.99, but he found the snow melted by the time it arrived at its destination. So he came up with a new plan, selling 6 pounds at a time. He says even if the snow melts a little by the time it arrives, the package can still make 10 to 15 snowballs. He also started offering 10-pound packages for $119. He says he'll keep selling until people stop ordering. And that's Nation News for Wednesday. For more, log on to nationnews.com as well as YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. And remember to pick up your Daily Nation on Thursday or subscribe to our e-paper.